Alright, welcome everybody. Pleasure to have you here today. I don't know why I'm changing the playthrough. Whew. If you weren't here for yesterday's stream, we started farming the whiteout skin from the Threshers, one of the only Zer0 skins we've got to get still. We didn't get it. We farmed for 3.5 hours, didn't get any skins, not even for a different character. Suboptimal. I would say suboptimal. I'm going to start out farming today at Rock Gut Distillery. Big fan of the Rock Gut Distillery. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. Random Hero, Scronic, Whammer, Rodzilla, Limpin, Maggot, and Ed Sandwich. Oh my god, he's real! He actually exists. We were talking about you the other day, Ed. About how long it's been since we've seen you. Well, welcome. Good to have you. It is truly my birthday, Random Hero. It truly is. I couldn't believe it because I got up and I went on YouTube and I saw THC Gaming, fellow YouTube Borderlands streamer, THC Gaming, was live, and it's also his birthday, apparently. So if he's still live, maybe stop by THC Gaming stream, give him a like, and tell him happy birthday. Random Hero, thank you so much for the $100 donation, man. Holy shit, brother. That is insane. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, you aquatic bastard. I appreciate that, Random Hero. It's a little bit happier now, isn't it? Happy birthday, Fish. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, A the Psycho. Same to you. Minus the birthday part. You on that grind too early, man? I know, Tricky Dick. It's not good for everybody, but this is just, it's good for me. Fuck, what was that? So I can get the stream done early on in the day, and then I can edit later on in the day. That works out pretty well for me. Nothing. I don't know. I kind of don't like this farm. Maybe the Caustic Caverns farm is better. Let's just go back to Caustic Caverns. I was having a lot more fun at Caustic Caverns. Caustic. I heard the donation sound, you son of a bitch. Rodzilla, thank you for the 10 euros. The 10 euros, I appreciate it. No, pounds. That's pounds. 10 pounds. Appreciate that, Rodzilla. Thank you very much. Currently playing Dying Light on my PS5. Dying Light 1. Hitting them with the OG. 7 a.m. fish stream. Don't get no better, Garnet Anarchist. There's no better way to start your day than a Fishman 6 stream. Hell yeah. I pour, but I love you, Fish. Hey, don't worry about it, Rodzilla. You no one has to donate. Never feel like you've got to donate. I appreciate you just being here and watching, man. But still, thank you. Okay. Threshers. I was doing a little bit of research. I was looking up Reddit articles mainly. And I didn't really find a ton of good information. There was like one person who said they tested it, but they were playing Gauge. And they also ran through the whole map, and the way they were testing it was by how many Anarchy stacks they had left. So I don't know how reliable that really is. I didn't pay it much mind. Anyways, their math concluded that the Highlands and Caustic Caverns are roughly the same in terms of Threshers per minute. Scronic, thank you for the 400 whatever the hell that is. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I can tell by the color of the donation roughly how much money it was. It translates to roughly like 20 USD or like 30 USD, but I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Fish. You the boss. Well, thank you. Gotta make sure I read the messages too. Sometimes I forget that. Rupees. Oh, rupees. I love rupees. That's the currency in Repels. I'm a big fan of rupees. It's just a nice name. Rolls off the tongue. All right. Sorry if that was loud. I tried to get it away from the mic. Oh, yeah. Now that's a monster right there. None of that ultra mango fusion, whatever the fuck I was drinking yesterday. Tasted like stinky rotten beer. Now we got the ultra blue Hawaiian, baby. Don't get no better than that. And we were talking about the ultra blue Hawaiian monster a few days ago on stream, and later that day I got an advertisement from Monster about the ultra blue Hawaiian, which I'd never seen that before. So that targeted advertising is going crazy. I love YouTube, Scronic. These guys are all corrosive, my god. Tubby Spider Ant Farm, Tubby Spider Ant Farm. Unironically, a really good Tubby farm over there. Not as good as the one Fight for Sanctuary added, but it probably was one of the best. Why Zer0? Well, Tricky Dick, I decided on Zer0 a long time ago, and I chose Zer0 because I figured Salvador would be too easy. Figured it wouldn't be man enough if I chose Salvador, and then I decided Zer0 was the second strongest, so I'll go with Zer0. Looking back at it, I wish I would have picked Salvador. I do. Fucking bug. Stupid bug. Nothing there. Oh yeah, I'm pressing the button to mark these runs off, but they're not actually getting marked off. My bad. That's 3. Fish, where's a good spot to farm Topnia? The best spot to farm any E-Tech launcher is the chest in Hatterax's room. You gotta get the retainer and the toothpick, the effervescent shield and AR combo. I need rockets as well. Then you can super jump inside of his arena and get up to the chest on the ledge. It's if you don't know where it is, you'll have to look it up. I can't really explain where it is. It's just up on a ledge. And you farm that chest and it's really easy. Or if you don't have that DLC, or you don't want to do that, you can farm the train and the snowman DLC. That's how everybody did it before Fight for Sanctuary came out. It's not too bad to get them there. Hot take, even Axton would have been easier than Zer0. That's certainly a hot take. I don't even know if I agree with that one. I don't have enough experience with Axton to confirm or deny that claim. Should have done Mayo. Yeah, Maya, I've not played either, but I've seen people play her, and it does look like she's pretty damn good. Looks like she's really good. The best farm is farm 2 other farms, then farm the farm. There you go. Was there only 2 fucking Threshers over here this time? What are we doing? Thought there were more. Axton enjoyers kill Veracitus, then talk. I think I've seen someone kill Vor on Axton, just like Herald swapping. Deepa swapping with the Grog. But you'd run out of ammo, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. Tough. It's tough. Some guy did it in 45 minutes. There you go. That sounds about right. Average Vora kill. Giant Fly? I'm not familiar with him. That's a sick name, though. Also, by the way, the skin is meant to be purple rarity, if anybody's curious. Well, actually, Rosie Thorns confirmed it last stream, so yes, the skin is purple rarity. Dogabay did it with Axton. Dogabay. Never heard that name. It sounds like Dokkaebi from R6. Took every gun and strat in the game. Every gun and strat in the game. That's crazy. I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. I should not even bother jumping there. It's too risky. It's hard to get it with the right trajectory. There we go. That's a real double jump. All the ones I've been doing have been shit. Okay. So there just really aren't many Threshers right off the rip here. Axton with good Ranger class mod is like having bar on, very well rounded. Sounds like Roland. Like Roland with a heavy gunner class mod, really well rounded. If Axton's like Roland, I probably will like Axton a lot. I don't know what an OP10 Axton is like. Do you have ammo regen on Axton or just grenade regen? I know he's got grenade regen. I don't know if he's got any ammo regen. I don't want to go to work. Can you call in a bomb threat in Minecraft? Sorry, Limpin. That's a bit too far even for me, man. Even for me. Now, I don't have many boundaries, and I am extremely unhinged, and I get violent. But that's a bit much even for me. I picked pre-sequel back up recently after quitting TVHM, and I'm really kind of enjoying it way more than BL2. Well, to each their own, Yo0. Yo0. Could be that it's just new and fresh. Maybe that's why you're liking it so much. Oh shit, that was shit. That was good. Bad landing. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? If by Scooby snack you mean 12,000 US dollars. Actually, no, it's a bomb. No, actually, no, I wouldn't do it for nothing. Not going to federal prison for you or anyone else. Love hate for the pre-sequel. Yeah, I've got a long distance with the pre-sequel. We haven't seen each other in years. No nothing, no nowhere. No nothing, no nowhere. This definitely feels like the best Thresher farm in the game, though. Even better than Sawtooth and, you know, the Rock Distillery. Thank you, Songs. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you. As you know, I've been gone for a long time. So about what percent do you think you're on in the run? I'd say 90, Ed. 90%. And I'm confident. I'm confident saying 90%. Shit. Can't wait to see the pre-sequel 100% from you, Fish. It'll come. I guarantee you it will come. I'm 22, actually, Rodzilla. I've been calling myself 22 because I was about to turn 22, but yeah, now, today I turned 22. Now it's really over. Actually, I guess not. I can still drink and it's cool at 22. So, we're still in it, baby. On the cusp of victory, that is true. Happy birthday, happy fish day birth, man. Thank you, Guard Anarchist. I appreciate it. Thank you, Yo0, Bearwolf. You thought you could hide from me, buddy. How long do you think you have left? In hours. In hours. Well, let's try to break this down. This skin farm alone could be another 10 hours. The Terra farm, I'm gonna do one run on OP10, but I'm gonna farm him on a lower playthrough. So the Terra farm shouldn't take more than like maybe like 6 hours. I'm saying like at maximum 2 streams, hopefully 1 stream, but maximum 2 streams. I'm thinking for the Terra farm. So then we're at like 16 hours. Then I gotta get all the uniques I don't have left, which is a decent amount. Say we'll say it's like 30 hours. With all those included. Then the rest of the badass log, Probably won't take too long. Those are easy, the ones I've got. And there's not a lot of them anyway. We'll add another 10 for that. We'll say 40. Then, and then we got to farm a tubby rack, which could take God knows how long. We'll say 12 hours for that farm, so let's go up to 52 hours now. I want to quit doing this. I'm going to quit doing this. This is making me sad. Let's quit doing the math. Let's just play the game, huh? Let's just play the game. Let's forget about all that silly stuff. Who cares? Taking a celebratory birthday piss for your fish? Thank you, Limpin. Let it fly, man. You with Thresh? Where's the skin? Where's a skin? Just drop me a Maya skin to let me know that they exist. Give me a sign, Randy. Randall, give me a sign. Thought that was my sign. It's just iridium. Dennis with the 600 fucking shekels. Happy birthday, boy. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that, man. God, you guys are way too generous. Thank you, everybody. Anybody who's donated. Anybody who said happy birthday, just thank you. If Borderlands IP banned you from their games, what would you do? They can't ban me. How the hell are they gonna ban me from their games? They can try. Yeah, they could definitely try. I might not be able to make YouTube videos on them anymore. Or maybe, I mean, fuck, not as Fishman anyway. I just change my name, get an AI voice modulator, and now all of a sudden, I'm Bugman7. And I'm playing Borderlands 2, and it's weird. He sounds weird, but he kind of acts like that Fishman guy, you know? Something like that. Just make sure you have the Vibra Pulse for constant healing. And the 3D-D1E and Conduit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There must be some pre-sequel stuff. I don't know any of those items. The Vibra Pulse. I thought you were talking about a dildo. That sounds like a dildo. I look forward to many years of streams and content. Fishy, bro. Keep it up, Squire. That I will, Scronic. Or Rodzilla, my bad. That I will. I look forward to it as well. Hey, $2 Australian dollars. I think that A means Australian dollars. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But thank you, Green Dino Ranger. I appreciate that, man. Happy birthday to my favorite fish. Oh, shucks. Even better than tuna. I mean, I guess I am tuna. Pre-sequel Moxie's laser gun. I should have known. I might have known it was a Moxie weapon. What is the toolbars? What does the tooltip say? And maybe I don't want to know actually. Saying tip already is bad enough. That would be a sick ass innuendo. I'm just saying. Instead of the red text is just tooltip. That's what it says. Tool-tip. I mean, you know, Gearbox. If you're ever looking for a weapon designer, man, I'm here. I'm busy with the streams, but I can work you in. I can work in an hour. For Gearbox. I'm an albacore, Revada. That's the name of the fish in the picture, the albacore. I'm basically the it's basically the pre-sequel equivalent of the Good Touch. Okay. So you get some, does it heal? Just like Moxie weapons in BL2? I don't remember getting a Moxie weapon. I don't think I ever had a Moxie weapon in the pre-sequel. I don't remember if they heal you or not. I have a 75% chance of getting tired within a month. Do you think dumpster diving and copper... of getting fired, my bad, not tired, that's way worse. Do you think dumpster diving and copper scrapping will pay the bills? Well, you know, you didn't hear this from me. But I do have a reliable source that claims a bundle of copper wire is worth upwards of 300,000 US dollars. So if you could just steal an entire spool of copper wire from a construction site, you're probably going to be pretty well off. Yeah, man, that scrap metal stuff, there is money to be made. If you just got a nice beat up pickup truck and you're willing to knock on some doors and drive around, man, you could make some money. You really can. I've seen it. I live in fucking rural Michigan, man. That's half of our economy. My grandpa owned an acre of property and he had a trailer on it, and that trailer was uninhabitable for 20 plus years. No one had lived in it. The floor was rotted out, everything. There was still a fridge in it though. The fridge didn't work. But you know what the fridge had? It had copper wire. And so one year, after 20 years of that trailer being rotted and left alone, we go there and it's been broken into. The fridge was dragged out and ripped apart, gutted. They even went to that rotten trailer to gut the fridge. That's how crazy it gets. So yeah, man, I'm just saying, the opportunity is there. It is there. God damn it. Fishman, you live in the thumb? No, not the thumb. I live somewhere on the hand. That's as close as you'll ever get to knowing where I live. Somewhere on the hand. I didn't buy rockets again. You know, no point in coming over without rockets. Let's just see if we get rockets. That's right, Green Dino Ranger. That's absolutely right. I've got inside knowledge. It makes BL2 look like a baby game. What knowledge do you have, Nathan? Nathan, tell us, please. What is it? What am I missing, Nathan? Cobra, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Holy shit, brother. I appreciate that, man. Iowan, I swear to God, you've been gifted 4 memberships this month. Iowan, Big Bacon Bot, Southern Scrap Goblin, Raptor Cavalier, Kelly, Caleb Glidewell, Gem, Thy Cactus King, and Pushman21. Make sure you say thank you to Cobra there. And thank you again, Cobra. Happy birthday. I appreciate that, Cobra. BL4 is going to be an easily 10,000 hour game. 10,000 hour game! Well, I'm going to hold you to that, Nathan. If I don't get at least 10,000 hours of enjoyment out of BL4, I'm going to let you know about that. I'm going to find you. And I'm going to make sure you pay for lying to me. In Minecraft. He's diverting your focus. He's actually in the Upper Peninsula and is 2 feet from the Wisconsin border. Yeah. That's exactly right. I actually live on Lake Michigan. In a houseboat. Anybody here live on a houseboat? Or lived on a houseboat? Or know anybody that lives on a houseboat? That's always interested me. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of problems. I feel like there's a lot of things you wouldn't think about that would be problems when you do that. My old man lives on a boat in the Caribbean. That's such a hard-ass thing to say. I hope you're telling the truth. I'm just going to assume you're telling the truth because I want that to be true. That goes hard as shit. Your dad's a pirate of the Caribbean. I was on a cruise ship when I was 6. Does that count? Not really, no. That's not a house. That's a city. I'm talking houseboat, not a city boat, not amusement park boat. But that would be sick. Now, do we have any cruise liners with roller coasters on them? Because that would be badass. Being on a roller coaster in the middle of the ocean, dude. Imagine you go up 200 feet on a roller coaster on a boat. What are we doing? Why don't we have that? What's Elon Musk doing? Fuck Mars. Give me a fucking boat coaster. Elon. Have you gotten the emerald skin yet? I did. I did, Bob. I got it at the end of the stream 2 streams ago. I'm for real. He up and got his captain license one day, sold his business and moved. It's awesome. Went scuba diving there for Thanksgiving. That is so cool, man. Your dad's living life right there. That's badass. Where you at? I hear you shooting little piss missiles at me. Little Thresher piss missiles. That's spider ant semen sacks. They fire the spider ant semen sacks. I was there when he got Emerald. This is true. Retro was there. Almost missed you live. Well, good thing you didn't. Welcome. I am the Winds of Change. Always a pleasure. Come on, guys. They just don't drop anything. They're not dropping the skins. They're not dropping guns. The only thing I get from a Thresher is the occasional white rarity shield or green AR. It's crazy that these guys don't drop nothing. And also, we could get the world drop Zer0 skins from these guys as well. They could drop the world drop skins just as easily. Not really, but I guess at this point the whiteout skin might as well be as rare as a world drop skin. I love when your streams are early since I can actually watch you. Well, I'm happy you can, Boba. Welcome. Good to have you. You can't flush your toilet paper, so you have it in trash bags till you land and throw it away. That's a minor inconvenience, though. But that would be annoying. You would get a lot of garbage fast, I would imagine, because you can't drop your garbage off anywhere. You know, like when you live in a normal house every week, they take your garbage, but on a houseboat, you'd have to fucking go to dock every week. Which I guess you're never going to be too far from land in a houseboat. You end up out in the middle of the ocean on a houseboat, you're just stranded. How's the suffering? I'm suffering. I'm in pain. So it's average. No anguish yet. I haven't started with my treacherous moans yet. But soon. Where's the white shield and green AR only run? Yeah. Cosplaying a Thresher. It'd be a little gas mask video. Can you beat Borderlands 2 as a Thresher? Can you beat Borderlands 2 as a borderline depressed alcoholic? That's not what I am. I'm just joking, by the way. That popped into my head. Why hasn't anyone made that? Do you have recycle bins in America? We do, yeah. At least recently we've started having them. For the first, like, 15, 16 years of my life, I did not have a recycling bin. We just threw all the bottles, all the plastic, every cardboard right in the garbage. And it all got taken to the landfill. But the new trash company that picks up our garbage, they do have a recycling bin. So for the past few years, I have been recycling. I don't know if that's everywhere in the U.S. That's just like local. I think it depends on the company. Baru has beaten the game many times, so definitely, damn, what? Why are you saying that about Baru? Didn't he's the guy that just started streaming BL2 again, right? He's doing like a Salvador One Life. I went to one of his streams, but he just doesn't like interact with people, it seems like. I genuinely started thinking it was pre-recorded. Because he wasn't looking at chat for like at all, or talking really. He's doing better than I am, though, so shit. He knows something I don't. Thank you, Genesect. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. What's the point of streaming without chat? I mean, there's some times where it matters, but if you're playing a game, you know, I might as well read chat. If you're playing a competitive game, you know, then you don't read chat. Like, if you're grinding R6 ranked, you're probably not going to be reading much chat. That's understandable. If you're playing, like, you know, Fortnite solo tournament matches, maybe you don't read the chat, but if you're playing Borderlands 2, I think you can probably manage to read some chat. Ignore us and you'll get a huge following, I guess. No, I could never. You guys are too cool. Come on. Someone had a 163-month subscription to his Twitch, and he just said thanks. 163 months? Is that real? How many years has Twitch existed? Is that actually real? That's 10 years. That's like 14 years. Damn near. Oh my god. I didn't even know that that was even possible. I was actually gonna do that, Whammer. You know, I wasn't even gonna do a birthday stream, and my brother's like, "You should do a birthday stream." And so here I am, and I told him when he told me that, "Yo, I could just start a new character on BL1 and finally have fun." That's what I said. But you know what? Here we are, man. We're getting shit done today. Do what you want, though. We will watch either way. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Trust me, if I crash out, I'll have no problem going to BL1 later. Farming them Vader, that's also a good idea. Dude, I haven't been to the armory in so long. Oh, man. Wouldn't it be swell to get back in there? Get my hands on some of them chests. Birthday face reveal? Hey, don't push it. You guys aren't ready. You're just not ready. That's all there is to it. One day you will be. But that is not this day. Thank you, Jeremiah Logan. Welcome to the stream, man. Go on the grind, arc, get jacked more than you already are, and then do face cam like a 5.8 giga Salvador build. Okay. Yeah, I'll get right on that, actually. That's a good idea, Retro. Fuck. Nothing. Birthday home Addy reveal. Okay, Tricky Dick. Maybe. Hey, maybe. Yo, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe, comment, turn on notifications for the home Addy reveal. If this stream gets to 1 million likes, I'll give away my home address. Guys, if we can get 1 million comments, I'll give away my mom's house. You're gonna get whiteout. Will whiteout into existence in the next 3 runs, then you gotta do a face reveal. No. It's not that simple. It's really not that simple. It'd be like, you guys know SCP-096? If you do, I needn't say anymore. One time my streamer friend got mad dissed on stream and backstabbed. So he straight up doxed this kid and got banned. That sounds like a fun time, Retro. What a fun live stream. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. I just Googled it. There you go. It's not, you gotta read the, you know, the reason you don't want to see it. There's a reason. It's not just the way it looks. I watched the VOD back, but was the emerald skin dropped from just basic mobbing? Yeah. It dropped literally Genesect in the most unlikely, unassuming way possible. I had no idea that it was there. I didn't even know how it got there when I found it. You'll see. You should go back and watch it. And it's so funny. Right before I got it, I was starting that farm, and I'm like, okay, guys, this is going to be the farm where we finally get it. All those other farms that we did for hours were just warm-up, but this is the one where we get it. And we got it that run. So, all I'm saying. Whammer's such a nice guy. Wham, are you streaming today? Just out of curiosity. He does, Retro. At least I think he does. Probably good. I'm gonna try to watch that. I never watch any of your streams, Whammer. I wanna experience a Whammer live stream. The only one I ever saw, you were watching TikTok, but I want to see a real Whammer live stream. Ow. What am I doing? There's nothing over here. That was a sick jump, though. Okay. Just stretching there. I miss Twitch. Used to do getting banned speedruns on there. Stream the most vile content on earth, and it took 40 minutes on average. 40 minutes on average. Okay. That's not too bad. Twitch is on top of things. They don't have, back in the day, or not back in the day, I don't even think it was that long ago, but a while ago, Twitch was like streaming a bunch of movies and TV shows. Like, everyone was just streaming TV shows and movies that were copyrighted on Twitch, and people were watching them. I don't know if that still happens, but that would be kind of cool. Price Guy, welcome. Good to have you. Currently at a birthday party, too. It's so crazy. So many people have birthdays in March. I swear to God they do. But have fun there, Price Guy. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. You'd get to 70 viewers, though? Wow. That's kind of insane. That's all you gotta do to pop off on Twitch. Stream the most obscene, grotesque thing you can find. Be warned, the pop-off will only last 40 minutes, but you will be a top 1% streamer for 40 minutes. There you go. You can say you're a top 1% streamer. Till the AI comes. Then the AI streamers take over. And then nobody's a 1% streamer. Then the AI is the 1% streamer. Justin Day, a member for 2 months. I appreciate that, Justin. Happy birthday, homie. Thank you, man. Thanks for watching, Justin. Who would watch AI, though? You won't know. You wouldn't know. Shy Guy, welcome. Yeah, or AI. Genesect has a point. Maybe just AI bots watching AI bots, and then they produce real currency with fake activity, and then the economy just collapses. That's the... There we go. Is Fishman AI? Oh. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, don't you guys think it's weird that my channel started about 2.5 years ago, right when AI was starting to become popular? Isn't that an odd coincidence? Don't you think it's odd that the only knowledge of Borderlands I have comes from the internet, just like AI? Don't you think that's a little bit odd? Don't you think it's odd that you've never seen my face? Isn't that weird? I don't... Necromancer! That's almost worse than Maya. That's worse than Maya. Necromancer. We get one and it's Necromancer. There it is. Well, at least it's out of the way. Now we can get the Zer0 skin. Now that we got the one that's not ours, we can get the Zer0 skin. That's the price you have to pay. Okay. Okay. Does the title deceive me? It does not, Orion. It's in fact my birthday, and I am in fact farming Threshers. Welcome to the stream. Are you one of Quebblecop's side projects? He's the guy that tried to convert his channel to AI like right off the bat, right? He did like Fortnite or Minecraft videos. I think I remember him. No, Quebblecop. The AI that I am is far too advanced for his ass to ever comprehend. He's too busy trying to make AI build a Fortnite box. Let him try. What did you get for your birthday, by the way? Nothing. I have not been... Well, from you guys, actually, I've been gifted quite a bit. So, my favorite gift would be the 600 shekels from Dennis and the $100 from Random Hero. I'm sure I'll get stuff from my mom and dad later in the day, but they haven't even woken up yet. Birthdays have never been a huge deal in my family. I quit celebrating my birthdays like with a cake probably when I was like 13 or 14 maybe. Really early on. Haven't made a big deal about them in a while. Thank you, LO mate. I appreciate that. Hopefully it's not brook trout. I hope it is a brook trout. Actually. Yeah, you're good, Retro. Praying to Randy, does someone give you what you asked for, but in the way of vindictive genie gives you what you asked for? Yeah, the monkey's paw. I wish I had the whiteout skin. And the finger on the monkey's paw curled. And then what would happen? I get the whiteout skin, but as soon as I pick it up, my computer crashes, and it crashes so hard that it fires a shockwave of electricity into the outlet on the wall, and it blows up, and the shrapnel cuts my throat. And that's what would happen. Be careful what you wish for, guys. Hello, mate. How old are you? I am 22 as of today. Woohoo! 22. The big 22. Yep, that's the big one. How's it feel to be a senior citizen? Not good. I need to get a life insurance policy soon. Ain't got much left in me. Those are all terrible. 1 foot in the grave, yep. 1 foot in the grave. The other in Borderlands 2. So basically, I'm dead already. Doing alright, Joel S. How about yourself, man? It just time travels you to the start of the playthrough, but as a helpless ghost who can't stop your past self. You are. Someone already said this before too. They said it's like Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar. At the end of Interstellar, if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. But at the end of Interstellar, he's watching himself, you know, leave to go on the spaceship, and he's pounding on the wall. Don't leave you. That is pretty accurate. I think I have to make an edit for the 100% Zer0 retrospective video, where I just put the Fishman profile picture on Matthew McConaughey's face for that scene. I was literally about to see it. I gave you a warning. You could have muted the stream. You were warned. Don't give me that. You know, a successful person would have founded Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon by your age, but you're subjecting yourself to hell. Amen to that, Tricky Dick. Amen to that. I'm doing something that Steve Jobs and his weak spine never could. You know, I'm doing something that all these CEOs of these trillion-dollar companies could never hope to do. This is a real man's grind. You told Steve Jobs to farm the whiteout skin in Borderlands 2. Never would have happened. He never would have gotten it. There's a reason the billionaires can't keep wives. That's an interesting thing to bring up. They too weak. I think it's more like they can afford to buy a new one. I think they could just afford a new one. It's like buying a new car. That's how it seems anyway. A tree cannot grow into the heavens without reaching its roots into the pits of hell. That is Borderlands. That quote goes hard as shit, hello, mate. I love that quote. Leech marries leech. In other news, fork found in kitchen. Real and true, Whammer. Real and true. Two money-hungry grub bugs marry each other. In other news, the whiteout skin does not drop. Thank you, Orgle Borgle. Appreciate that. Happy birthday to you, too. I don't care if it's your birthday. Don't tell me. Happy birthday. You see, that's why I gotta go to a Whammer stream, because of that stuff like that right there. I hope that you don't just do that in my chat, Whammer. You better have the chutzpah to say that. I'm gonna be real disappointed. I mind wipe after every stream, so I don't know. What the fuck? Bro takes a mind wipe tonic. Those are hard to craft. Till you get like, I guess once you got an industrial cooker and a greenhouse setup, it's not too bad. I didn't take you for a prepared man. Well, we got the gauge skin Wargle Borgle, so Borderlands already gave me my present. A big ol' slap in the face with a spiked iron glove. That's what they gave me. Happy birthday from Randy to me. I should DM Randy. I should make a Twitter account just to @ Randy and tell him it's my birthday. And I really, really love Borderlands, so he should, what should he do for me? I need to make Randy do something for me. I just want to shake his hand. Randy, it's my birthday and I really love Borderlands. Can I shake your hand? Make Randy fix the damn memory leak. No, we need to ask him for something possible. Something feasible. That might actually happen. That will never happen. Fucked up the recipe for the soup that makes you blind, but only for one day, and accidentally crafted goldfish memory juice. Yeah, Whammer must be on like a bender right now. I don't even know. What are you on right now, Whammer? What drugs are you on? What substances have you consumed? I know it's like midday in Britain, so you had time to prep. What's going on? Make him fix BL2 OP10 boss scaling. Again, not gonna happen. That would just never happen. Whammer needs another way to express this creativity. I agree. Have you thought of drawing, Whammer? Cocktail of prescription meds. So, but I don't think they're working then. I'll be honest. Painting right now. Wow. Whammer's just got too much energy for his own good. He's painting and chatting. And both are unhinged. Happy emerging from Egg Day Fish. Thank you, Jem. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream. You should see me unmedicated. If I ever saw you, I'd be running. That's all I have to say about that. In the opposite direction, I would be running. The Bob Ross of Borderlands. Yeah, why don't you do that, Whammer? If you're genuinely painting, you should do Borderlands painting, where you just paint different Borderlands themed landscapes. Like you just go somewhere in Borderlands and leave your game on, and then paint the landscape. Painting with his toes. Good, good. Why am I not double rocket jumping? I'm fucking it up. I didn't do any better. God, the morning bird is out there. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it's the first bird I hear every morning. It goes, let me try to do it with a whistle. It's like, God, I can't whistle right now. It's like, God, meep, mer, like meep, mer. Just keeps doing it over and over. Meep, mer. That's awful. I'm sorry. That's probably just loud. I can barely whistle. He's singing the box. Yeah. Low-key Borderlands painting would go hard. It might go hard. At least for one stream, it'd go hard. The Whammer birthday stream. Painting with Whammer. About to get raided with the bird reproduction army. The reproduction army? What does that mean? They're just fucking the whole time? I would paint Lilith in disrespectful ways. Okay then. Okay, hello mate. You didn't have to share that. You could have kept that to yourself. There we go. Whammer's gonna be the next raid boss. He'll drop a gun that shoots, paint, and splatters and does corrosive, incendiary, radiation, cryo, and shock damage, yeah. And it's gotta be one of the guns that talks to you too. And it just says unhinged, insane things. Bit early to be doing a bit of farming, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'd say it's a bit of a good time. It's never a bad time to farm. Let me take that back. This is always a bad time. No matter when you farm this, it's always a bad time. So it doesn't really matter when. You see what I'm saying? Almost at 400 hours on the finals. I haven't heard about that game in a while. My friends were playing it when it came out. I couldn't really run it very well. With all the destruction, it was a bit laggy for me. Bro talks about Lilith, but everybody's sleeping on steel for real. I disagree. I don't like anything about steel. Except for that time when she died. That was pretty cool. That was pretty sick of her to die like that. Sorry. Had to make sure I was recording. I wasn't recording that first hour of footage there. That's okay though. Not even 5 a.m. yet. Why is anyone here awake? Hey, time zones, Redactado. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Happy you could make it today. God, that was a terrible grenade jump again. Better. Not grenade jump, rocket jump. Shoot. I wish you recorded the bird sound. Oh, it's not that good. Trust me, it's not. It's, you don't want to hear it. It's just annoying. Just fucking on a cooldown. 7 a.m. here, Redactado. It's 8 for me. Good 8 a.m. You know what they say about 7 o'clock, Redactado? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot. You ever seen that one? That's a great video. What on earth are you talking about? What do you mean? What are you referring to? I've talked about a few things. I can't quite... I don't know what you're asking. You know what they say about people with big fins, fish man? No, I don't, Orion. What do they say? No, but that is a real video, though. If you haven't seen that video of that woman coming to that dude's house at 7 in the morning and singing that song to get crack, you should look it up and watch it. I didn't do it justice. Come on. Come on. Is that Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Happy birthday, Fish. Thank you, Y-Tings. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You should look it up and watch. 8 words that changed my life. It might. It might change your life. Changed mine. I hate having these bugs up there. Take up space on my mini map. Let me in. Ooh, sorry if you heard a crack there. Don't worry about what that was. Twitter is low-key awful. I agree. I haven't finished the message, but I gotta agree. I think, in fact, it is high-key awful. Nearly watched some guy get his organs cooked. Okay. Well, now that wasn't what I was expecting. I thought you were going to say, like, everyone's negative and arguing all the time. But then you're like, no, they ate some guy's organs in a stew. That's a bit extreme. That's crazy. I thought that was Instagram that was known for that. Just keeping you safe on the internet. Yeah, I feel extra safe now. Thank you, Retro. Yeah, me same, Jim. I had a Twitter account, or an X account, I guess, for a little while, but I just couldn't. Every time I had it for probably about a week, and every time I got on there, I genuinely got sadder, so I just uninstalled it. I would just see some reply to something, and it's just the dumbest human being to ever walk the face of the planet, and you just can't. At that point, you gotta just uninstall the app. You can't do anything else. There's nothing else that you're gonna do that's gonna benefit you other than uninstalling the app. Am I the 50th one to ask how old you are? You're probably like the 5th, but I'm 22. Iridium. God damn it. I will make fun out of any person who has Twitter. That's a good idea. It's not a bad idea. But now, Dennis, here's a hypothetical. What if a 7-foot-tall, 400-pound Russian man walks up to you and he asks for your Twitter handle? What do you do in this situation? He doesn't look mean or anything. He's just like, hey man, what is your Twitter? You know, what do you do? Be honest. Because you said anyone. Isn't this stream fairly early? This is pretty normal, actually. For the past a couple of weeks, or at least past week, I've been streaming about this time every day. John Jones uses Twitter. John Jones. Who's John? That name sounds familiar. I don't know who it is, though, I'll be honest. I'm thinking of, like, Brian Shaw if he was Russian. I am Russian. I will curse the 8 generations of his family tree in Russian. The guy will go mute for a year after that. Wow. What if he reacts violently and then kills you with his fists? Do you think that'd be worth? Is it worth? watching at 5 a.m. There you go. It's not even early then. It's late. 5 a.m. is late. That means you stayed up late. 6 a.m. That means you woke up early. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's probably true, K-Jep. I remember seeing you around, but it has been a minute. Dennis, I said 7 foot tall, 400 pounds. There is no fight to be had with a man of that size. There's not much fighting to be done there. Unless you're also 7 foot tall, 400 pounds, in which case, my bad. You did say you were Russian, so... You know, maybe you are. Element of surprise, but in this situation, he's next to you asking for your Twitter handle. So there's no surprise to be had there. I'm thinking like, as soon as you say like, oh, you use Twitter? Oh, what are you, a loser? And then you don't even get the sentence out and he just punches you in the head as hard as he can. That's the fanfic that's in my head right now. That's right, Neolectia. That's exactly right. Closest glass object. That's... What? You're gonna go break a window with your bare hands and grab a shard of glass with your bare hands and stab him with it? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna break glass with your bare hands and stab him with it? I've seen that happen in The Walking Dead. I wouldn't do it in real life. Dennis is gonna take himself out. He's gonna punch a window and his fucking arm's gonna start spraying blood everywhere, and the Russian guy is just gonna look at him concerned and call an ambulance. Look, some crazy man just punched the window. He's bleeding everywhere. Please send ambulance. He's bleeding out. The tables would turn real quick. You got me there, Dennis. You would avoid the fight, or you would probably, win the fight. I guess in a way. My dad knows a weirdo with 2 million Twitter followers, and the only post he ever showed me was all pedophiles belong in a wood chipper. Fair enough. But that's just like... That's like saying water is good for your health. It's just an obvious... It's something that everyone would agree with. That's what Twitter is. People say things that everyone will agree with to get attention. And then if you don't agree with it, you just get assaulted for it. If you say something people don't agree with, you get assaulted. If you say something they do agree with, you get money. That's Twitter. That's a lot of social media, actually. It's pretty sad. Farm 22 Nemvaders to celebrate. That'd be the opposite of a celebration. I'd be punishing myself for making it this far. Try not to sound like a psycho or anything, or to brag for real, but let's just say as an Israeli, my bad. I was in places that I hope no one will ever experience and lived like an ape for 7 months. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's unfortunate, brother. I don't agree with that wood chipper thing. If we did that, we won't have Hollywood anymore. Damn. Damn. Is this guy out here exposing the industry? Yo, did you just expose the industry? I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that so much. Exposing the industry? What's there left to expose? Let's be real. You can just assume at this point. Did you ever get a white masher in BL1, let alone a plywood masher? No, I've never gotten one. I still barely believe they exist, only because of the picture you sent. That's not even, that's the only evidence I've got, is that one picture you sent. And so I had to decide if I'm going to base all my belief off of a single photo. You know what I'm saying? One day, maybe one day I'll have one. I think it's more like 90% of people are horrible people, Gem, but celebrities just get enough attention for you to know about it. That's what I honestly think it is. And they've got enough money to act on their horrible desires more than other people. But I don't think they're really, you know, I think every person, almost every, not every person, but I think a large amount of people are shitty people. But rich people, you just can see it more. It's more obvious. Ooh, there we go, with the barrel. I've got 3 now. Okay, Ed. I don't remember a video. I don't remember you ever sending me a video. If you have the video, send it again. Okay, thank you, Ed. I'll check it out. Put it in the BL1 channel, please, so I can just click on it. I'm looking right now. I'm opening it up right now. There's nothing in here! Okay. Well, I'll wait. If everyone had the money or it was cheap enough, we'd all be injecting baby blood in our veins to live longer. I don't know if I'd go that far. Come on, guys. Let's just quit talking about Hollywood. It's a bit sad. Just let them do what they want. Let them do ketamine until they lose brain function, and then we can forget about them. How about that? Let's just do that with Hollywood. The ketamine will wear them down eventually. Speaking of ketamine, where is ketamine? I haven't seen ketamine yet today. Come on, you ruined it. That was a bad jump. Orion thinks he's the guy on Jujutsu Kaisen. Orion thinks he's Chozo on Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I'll check it out in a sec, Ed. That blood curse guy, that's the guy. Orion said blood doping. That's how I know. He gave it away by saying blood. That's how all doping works. If you take steroids, it's got to go into the bloodstream. I don't think there's any other types of steroids. That's how it gets in your muscles. Blood drink. Let's not do that. Alright, I'm looking at Dennis's white rarity masher drop clip now. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, no swearing on the stream, Ed. Jesus. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, you got me. That's real. That's clearly a white masher. Tedior, though, so it doesn't really count, but it is a white masher. My bad, yeah. Blood doping is a specific thing, though. I guess I don't know enough about roids. My bad, I'm ignorant. Fish, don't you swear or not anymore? Yeah, I was joking, Retro. I swear all the fucking time. I can't censor myself. You know, if YouTube started demonetizing my videos, I would bleep the swear words, but I'm never gonna not say them. My videos will just become a bunch of beep, beep, beep. Which, admittedly, is sometimes funnier than the actual swear words. Sometimes a good censor is better than actually saying the word. Would you rather gain flight, but only when you hold your breath, or super speed, but only when you're extremely tired? The flight, only when you hold your breath. Definitely. I would just go train my breath, my lung power, like David Blaine did, and I'd be able to hold my breath for like 15 minutes, and then I'd be good. Then I would never have to buy gasoline or pay for car insurance or anything like that. You know, never need a vehicle, no vehicle maintenance. Have more room in my garage. You know, just think of the possibilities. Blood doping is when you give yourself a blood transfusion, but imbue your blood cells, your red blood cells, with extra oxygen. Huh. Not steroids. I didn't know that. My bad. I thought every time people say doping, it's usually in reference to steroids. So you just put higher oxygenated blood in your body? You just take blood that's got more oxygen in it and put it in your body, basically? So would oxygenated blood not be a steroid? Or am I still confused? I can't drive, so flight sounds pretty good to me. Well, there you go. Gives crazy endurance. Wow. That adds up, I suppose. It's just what your body already has, but with some added oxygen. Okay, but it's just what your body already has with some added testosterone. Your body produces testosterone naturally. It's not a steroid. I mean, that's kind of like the same argument there. I don't know. I think that's still a roid. Maybe not by the textbook definition, but for what it does. What are the requirements to drive in the U.S.? I think it varies state by state, but for me in Michigan, you have to be 16 years old and take segment 1 and 2 of driver's training to drive without a adult. At 14 years and 9 months, I believe it is, you can start driving with a guardian. Like, you can get a permit and take segment 1 driver's training and drive with a guardian. But you got to take segment 2 and turn 16 and get a certain amount of logged driving hours in the daytime and at night. Then you can drive alone. In Michigan. Most states don't have a second year of driver's training or a second segment. Which I can't believe that. Because people are bad enough here. Without that, I don't even know. Use the Shadow of the Seraph's Relic with 2 Fang, 4 times the firing speed. That would be sick, but it wouldn't really help me out here. Because my Relic gives me more launcher max ammo, so it's really good for killing all these guys with the top knee and rocket jumping without the sham on. Thank you, Brad Combs. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. If you're 16, you have to do a course. Oh, yeah, there's the driving test when you turn 16, just like everything else. On top of everything else, you have to pass a driver's test at 16. Good point, Orion. You should see the drivers in Arizona. Worst in the country. I couldn't attest to that. I've never been there. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I know they were bad in Chicago. But that's just a big city. It's probably how it is in a lot of big cities. You gotta take a year of learners. A year? Can you describe what a year is? Is it like a school year retro? Get 100 hours. I think we had to do 50 hours, not 100. Maybe it was 100. Then 3 years of these things called P plates. Which means if you mess up once, bye-bye license. Wow, Australia's crazy with it. That's harsher than here. A year from your birthday? Okay, but you don't have to, like, go to a class or anything. Because you said take a year of learners. So are you going to a room and studying? Like, how long do you have to be there? Is it like 5 days a week, 2 hours a day, something like that? Remember what Master Oogway said? You must believe. That's insane. That's insane. To say that about driving, to say that about learning to drive, you must believe. You just have to break the law constantly in order to drive. Yeah, you see, that's what I don't like, Tricky Dick. It seems like they've got their own... Like, those big cities almost have their own traffic laws. And as someone who follows normal traffic laws, that confuses me greatly. I have to pass 10 online tests to get a learner's license. Then learner's is 100 hours driving with an adult and 10 hours night driving. Then I can book a P-plate test. 10 online tests. I had to take 1 written test and 2 written tests and 2 driving tests is what I had to take in total. Thank you, Caustic. I appreciate it. I've taken their learners. How long did the test take? For anyone who has taken their learners, how long did the test take? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, You mean the actual driving test, or you mean just to get your learner's permit? Because to get your learner's permit, at least in my state, you had to pass the whole... You had to go to a class for like a couple of weeks where you would drive with an instructor and, you know, pass a written test, and then you get your permit. Then you could drive with your parents. So yeah, I had to pass a course to get my learner's permit, which I imagine is usually how it goes. But if you're in Australia, different story. I don't know if you're talking about Australia or not. Here in the Netherlands, it's just lessons until the teacher thinks you're ready. One written test and one driving test, and that's it. That seems like the way it should be. That seems like the best way to do it, to be honest. Maybe not the most thorough, but as long as the teachers are good, it shouldn't really be a problem. Also, though, I didn't mention this. In the state of Michigan, anyway, once you turn 18, all you got to do is pass a written test and a driving test, and you can get your license. You don't have to take any courses or anything. That's only if you want to drive under 18. If you're over 18, you pass the test, you get a license. It's that easy. They don't care where you learned it. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if anyone's checked. As long as the instructor that you're with in the test says you're good, you're good. Which I think that's pretty sick, at least. That's the American freedom I dreamed about. That's what you're doing, Caustic? There you go. That's what my brother did. I took driver's ed in some sketchy strip mall place. We did the part where you drive with the instructor, and he immediately took us to the worst part of the city with potholes the size of buses. Good instructor then. Training you on the hardest course. If you can drive there, you can drive anywhere. Yeah, sketchy strip mall driver's ed sounds fun. I went to one that was done by a school, but it wasn't the school I went to. So I had to drive like a county over, and it started right after my school got out, so I would always get there like 10 minutes late, and it was just a bunch of kids that all went to the same school, but I didn't go to that school, so I was the only person nobody knew. It was not a fun time, really, but it was only a couple of weeks, and I can drive now, so it was worth it. Being able to get my license and sign myself out of school in high school and just drive away, that was badass. That was a good time. I felt like the king of the world. Signing myself out of high school to go drive my beat up truck home and smoke weed. Did all mine online. That's easy. Everything was more physical because I did it before COVID. So probably after COVID, the online stuff became more popular. All mine was like physical paper. That goes so hard, Tricky Dick. That's so awesome. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I am just double jumping. It's just not getting me as far as I'm thinking it should. Skin. Hey, Ketamine, welcome. I was talking about you earlier. We missed you. Good to have you. I'm 22 now, Ketamine. Good old 2-2. Here, here. Fishman pushing 30. Yeah, I've been lying to you guys the whole time. I'm actually 47. I just wanted to fit in with the youth. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to lie. You ever played Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies? It's a banger. I actually did play that. I wanted to speed run it because I watched Moist Critical speed run it, and it genuinely looked like a lot of fun, but I never did, and that game died in a day. So it's, but it was kind of cool. Yeah, baby. Fishman 6 turning into an old man. You're damn right. Hey, at least when I'm old, no one can tell me not to do drugs. Bro does sound like he's 35. Do you guys genuinely think I sound 30? How old do I sound to you? This is my normal voice, my straight up 100% normal voice. Not being sarcastic, not doing any funny accents. I'm talking to you straight up. How old do I sound, guys? Be honest with me. I can take it. 56. Come on. That's not honest. You know that. 50? What do you mean? I thought you were in your late 30s? 32 and a half? I'm not gonna lie, you sound 30. Like 20, but 15 of those years were smoking. Okay, wow. Huh. I didn't honestly expect that. Well, what can I say? I mean, shit. Nah. Now you need a voice changer. Yeah. You need to get a voice modulator. The next live stream I do, I'm going to sound like an anime girl. I guess I thought you were older because you were like 6 when BL2 released. No, it came out in 2012. I was 9 when it released. I was 9 when BL2 came out. I was 6 when BL1 came out. Thought you were releasing the fun challenge run you're doing for fun today. No fun today. Only grind. You sound like you have 5 children. 100% Fish is a Marlboro man. I don't smoke any tobacco, actually. Unless I'm hanging out with my friends and we're drinking, then I'll hit my friend's vape. I do smoke weed, though. But I promise, I sounded like this before I smoked weed. I would say you sound 27, actually. All things considered, though, I'm 23 and I'm sound like I'm 13. Yeah, fair enough. I guess the voices are weird. I don't know what a voice of a 22-year-old should sound like. Actually, yes, I do. Star Killer. If I think of a 22-year-old and how they should sound, I genuinely think of Star Killer's voice. Not gonna lie, Fish being 22 has me contemplating life. I'm 23, almost 24, and haven't done anything significant. Brother, me neither, man. Don't let me get you contemplating now. I'm 22 and I have a small YouTube channel. Don't you dare act like you're any worse than I am. Don't you dare act like I'm doing anything more than you. You could be doing the same thing I'm doing, brother. All it takes is a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time and effort. Pressure and time. That's all it takes. I remember yesterday Fish saying he probably wasn't going to stream today. Yeah, well I said probably. So it's actually not a lie. Alright, well see, one is probably, and the other one is certainly. So that's the difference there. Orion certainly is not getting a pole channel. Small YouTube channel is the #1 goal of the youth anyways. Yeah, that's kind of true. Maybe not YouTube channel, just small social media following would be more accurate. Because, like, YouTube is a bit more old school even these days, I feel like. The kids these days, they want to have a nice TikTok, you know? They want to be the nice TikToker, or they want to be the next Instagram model or something. There you go, Liam. There you go. My voice is high-pitched and cracks like I hit puberty. Mine cracks all the time, too. The only thing that saved me is my Texan accent. There you go. You can't make fun of a fucking red-blooded Texan. You get shot. Being a niche micro-internet celebrity is the American dream. That's what it's become, yeah. I agree. That's the new dream. Help, none of my bosses came in today. What the fuck do I do? Leave? I would leave. Text your bosses, be like, alright, didn't realize we weren't working today, my bad. And leave. Friend of mine pumped out low effort slop to prove how easy it was, and he hit like 200k followers on TikTok. Millions of views. I was never more depressed. There you go. He might have got lucky though. There's a lot of slop out there. These days the slop is everywhere. That doesn't work anymore. Only 1 in 100 slop channels has a chance of becoming popular because there's 99 other ones that just couldn't. You know what I mean? There's just too many out there. The amount of slop, especially since AI, like the past few years, the slop levels have been getting crazy. We live in a sloppy society. Five Nights at Freddy's AI voice skits. Dude, the children love that. Little kids love that shit, though. That's probably why it did well. Literal 4 and 5 and 6-year-olds on their tablets who love Five Nights at Freddy. They call it Five Nights at Freddy, and they see it on the tablet, and Freddy's talking to them. Of course they're gonna watch that shit. Mom, Freddy said my name. Hi and welcome. Good to have you. Everybody, oh my bad, Maggot. Yes, 24-year-old man. Yo, Freddy said my name. Woohoo! Or actually, my voice sounds more like a 55-year-old man. Some 55-year-old man. Yo, Freddy said my name. Stream lag should be very short-lived. The bitrate's already back. Head to the gym, I'll be back after. Have a good workout. Sasha Boy. Sasha Bowie? I think Sasha Bowie. Have a good one. Awful. Awful. Better. Was that a legendary? That was a white rarity. I'm losing it. Stay away from leg press, Sasha. Just don't lock your knees. That's all you got to do. Leg press is great. Just do not lock the knees. What's your bench? Awful. I haven't worked out regularly in over 5 years, probably. I did it a little bit when I was like in middle school, so it's not even really working out. But like, the most I could ever bench is probably like 150, around 150. My chest has always been my weakest point. I suck at bench pressing. I can do 140. Yeah, but you probably weigh way less than I did. I was like 250 pounds benching 140. So, really bad. Maybe I wasn't 250 back then, but I was over 200. You meant kilos. Okay. Yeah, now it's even sadder. I meant pounds. Ed, what is it, Ed? I'm here. Would you call yourself obese? It's not up to me. Yes, I am obese. Obese isn't like an opinion. It's how much do you weigh based on your height? Do you want to be obese? No, I don't think anybody wants to be obese. But I do want to eat a lot of tasty food. That I do want to do. So there's a trade-off that has to be made. And I also do want to do copious amounts of weed, which may make me prone to eating a little bit more. What's pounds to kilos? 2.2 pounds in a kilo, as far as I remember it. But I am losing weight as we speak. My weight's yo-yoed. I've gotten down to like 220. Like I lost 60 pounds a few years ago just when I was really depressed and I didn't eat. And then that's the only time I've ever been able to lose a lot of weight is when I was too sad to even eat. But, you know, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Take my jacket off there. Alright, we are about 2 hours in. I need to move. I need to stretch my legs. Let me go ahead and I'll give you guys a nice view of the caustic sea to watch while I pee. Nice. Alright, be right back, everybody. God damn. This is the content people are really here for. I came back and we've got more viewers than when I left. That never happens. Welcome, everybody. Whew. Yeah, I got stun locked with a conversation, in a conversation with my mom. That's why it took me a little bit extra time. She accidentally spray painted her work vehicle. I thought that was pretty funny. Okay. Thank you, Rosie. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Is your mom single? She actually is. Actually. And Nathan, hey, if you're a 50-plus man who's single and willing to mingle, and you can beat me in a fist fight, I mean, come on now. Come on over here. She's waiting for you, man. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate it. I'm 24 and will be your stepdad. That would be badass. I would have no problem with that, I'll be honest. You know, power to her, bagging a nice young stud like that. That's just, you gotta be happy for your parents if something like that happens for them. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't call you dad. I might call you dad. I'd call you dad. Yeah. I'd call you daddy. I'd call you what you want me to. I don't really care. Yeah, you have to beat me in a BL1 duel. That's right. Bye, everyone. Have great days. Thank you, Retro. You have a good one. I'll see you later. Real grinders hit their family out until they hit 100 billion plus net worth. You're absolutely right, Tricky Dick. I should never have spoken to my mother. When she started talking, I should have put my hand up and said, Mother, please. Business first. There we go. Oh, come on. Kinda. Cashew, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Get out of my way. CK, thank you for the $5, man. First ever YouTube donation. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Big Fish. Get yourself something nice. Oh, I will, CK. I'm going to go get myself, I'm going to get a nice Bic lighter with that donation. Refillable Bic lighter with a beer bottle on it. Just got off work, very tired. I'm sorry to hear that, Cashew. Hopefully I can soothe your aching body and mind with this awesome thresher farming. We got a skin earlier. We got one for Gage. So, there's that. I was thinking about putting a counter up, but yeah, it just takes up space, really. They did not, Rosie, no. So far, I've been gifted nothing from anybody but you wonderful people, which is pretty normal for my family. We don't really make birthdays a huge deal. Usually my parents just give me cash. Have you gotten the Starry Night skin yet? Yeah, I have. Get on my way. Just to have family dinner or something. Yeah, that's something we still do. My mom always lets us pick what we want for dinner on our birthday. And then she'll make it, or if we want to go out to eat. Whatever. But I'm 22 years old now. I'm a man. And I want my mommy to make me some chicken and rice. Yum, yum, yum. 9 p.m. in West Oz. Man, it's so crazy. Just it's always crazy talking to Australians because you really are the polar opposite of America. It's 9 p.m. for you. It's like 9 a.m. for me. I'm starting my day. Your day's winding down. The energy levels are just so polar opposite. I'm wired off a monster right now, rearing to go. Cash is sitting there being Australian, in pain. Not from his day at work, but from being an Australian. Don't worry, Nathan. We'll save you a seat, man. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have a chair set up with a little name tag. It says Daddy Nathan. And then when you don't show up, I'm gonna be heartbroken, Nathan. It's gonna be like losing my father, for real. It's rough out here, for real, for real. Well, I respect you for fighting the good fight, Cashew. You didn't choose to be born as an Australian, but god damn it, you're making the most out of it. I'm too broke to buy normal mode ammo. Oh, good lord, I'm too poor to buy normal mode ammunition. How did it come to this? That's fucked up, man. Okay, well, I have an idea. Select character. OP10. We gotta go to at least UVHM. Let's just, yeah, OP10. More money. OP10 Snowman Run. I've got a better idea, Nathan. There's one place where you can always get money really fast without any risk of dying. And that place, my friends. What the fuck is... God, that place, my friends, is Flame Rock Refuge. I do remember, Rosie, that's the first thing I thought about when I saw that, man. That was a long one. Who was it? Were you still... Are you here? Who's the person yesterday who told me I'm going to run out of money? And then I said, I'm in normal mode. I'll be fine. Are you here? Is that person here? God damn it. But yeah, this is an easy way to get money. You just translate your iridium into cash, basically. Unless you keep getting comically unlucky, like I am. That's kind of crazy, man. 4 duds in a row. Really, dude? Just give me some money. There's no way! Really? Okay, well that's fucking good enough already. That's 600k. Let's just get one more item to sell or something. I had to chase someone's pet kangaroo that went loose today. So I went into work extra tired, yeah. Average Australia activities. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. That gives you 8 million right there. 9 million on OP10. Crazy. I went back to OP10. My god. Looks like Snowman was a better option, please. He wouldn't have even spawned in yet. Give me some credit. Wham Bam chest? What are you talking about? What chest? The one like... Yeah, I actually don't know what you're talking about. I can sell the item. Finally got the big tournament achievement. Well, congratulations, Maggot. That's not an easy task, man. The one Jolts always farms for early gear. Yeah, still not ringing a bell. I didn't know there was a chest in Wham Bam for early gear. I know he always farms the chest right outside the Vault of the Warrior. That's the only chest I can remember specifically, though. I'll be honest, Rosie, not ringing a bell. Fuck. Now I kind of want to go to Wham Bam Island to see what you guys are talking about. Farm Son of Gromrax. That's a slow, slow farm. Okay. Alright, HG. I'll do that after this run. I just want to go see that. I think I've never honestly opened that chest. I've definitely never farmed it. It's not something my brain ever registered. Okay, nothing there. Let's go look at the pretty Wham Bam chest. Might come in handy knowing about it. If I ever get an opportunity to do another Borderlands 2 playthrough that's not this one, of course. Okay, right of spawn, grenade jump up. Got it. Right of spawn. Must be up there. That's what I'm thinking. You don't need nades for it. Okay. Well, then maybe that's not up there. Go around. I don't see how you do that series of jumps without nades. In that crack. Oh, this. Okay, I was looking at that. It looks funny. Ah. Maybe. Maybe go with one of these. Nope. One of these. Oh, oh, oh. Fuck. Fuck this, dude. This, I'm doing this without grenades. Sounds like hell on earth. I don't know what you mean by that. Wedge yourself into the slits. Yeah, I'm not trying to do some crazy jolts dude tech here. I'm just trying to get up there. Oh, come on. What? Is that really you can't stand up there? Most people do this without grenades, man. That's helpful. That's helpful. I didn't realize. Most people? Really? It's not that difficult. You guys are great. Thank you guys. I don't know what you want me to do necessarily. There's nowhere to go from there. It's like 2 jumps. Am I going up there? Are we seeing the same location? 2 jumps without grenades to get up there? Is that not where I'm going? Am I confused? Can I join? No. No, you can't. Oh, there it is. It's right here. I wasn't even seeing the chest. Huh. Well, I mean, that's great. Yeah, I've never seen this chest. I can't believe so many people know about that chest. Let me try to do it with 2 jumps now. God, I hate this jump. What's the jump? Where's the spot here? Keep hitting an invisible barrier. Huh. Don't go up there. Huh. I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm gonna get it, guys. Jock it, rump. No, because this everyone says it's super easy and it's just 2 jumps. This is how everyone does it. Well, maybe right here. It's not easy at all, but the people on the internet said it was, Orion. Fuck. This is awful. Okay. You just jump and open it from there? Yeah, I could. Actually, that's true. And then, there we go, I looted it. When there's items in there, and you just snag them all. Watch a 10-second clip, I beg. No, it's not. It's not as fun. Snip, thank you for the $10, brother. I appreciate that. Since it's your birthday, Fish, you get some Taco Bell or something. Well, I appreciate it. You also got to wish my girlfriend a happy birthday as well. Happy birthday, Snip's girlfriend. I'm sorry you have to be dating Snip, but happy birthday. That should make your day a little bit better, at least. And also, thank you for being a member for 7 months, Snip. I just noticed that. Appreciate it, man. What the fuck? It can't be this. It's not this. It's right here. Why can't I get up there? Come on. Let me up there. Let me up there. Fuck you. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. If I'm going to ever farm this, I'll probably just do it like that. Because then I could just grenade jump. That was a terrible grenade jump. Okay, that should have worked. Whatever. This chest is stupid. I hate this chest. I'm going back to Thresher farming. I fell asleep. Did we get it? No. We got one for Gage. Snip just paid $10 to get dunked on. Well, you know, it's, he did. That's true. I can't say you're wrong. He did do that. Zer0 does have a slightly bigger hitbox. No, G, don't do that. Don't try to make excuses for me. I'm just bad. If I was on Krieg, then maybe we could be saying that. Do the Frostburn Canyon chest? And there's one there, too. The Frostburn Canyon chest. Trying to think of which one you might be talking about. The one at the building? Like, where am I going? Thousands of hours, potentially thousands of runs. I never noticed that. I think people just know about it from Jolts, dude, honestly, because that's all the people that knew about it also think it's easy. So they probably watch Jolts dude do it first try and they're like, there it is. Easy farm. The one just above spawn. That one's pretty high up there though. That's gotta require some grenade jumping. Gas Mask used it for his challenges. Gas Mask is cracked too. Yeah, I just don't watch any Borderlands content. That's why I don't know any of these cool spots. I haven't watched Jolts Dude in years. I don't watch Gas Mask really. Tune into his streams sometimes, but not really his videos. Fish has a life. I wouldn't go that far. I just don't spend it watching Jolts Dude. I get enough Borderlands by playing it and then editing my own shit. It's all I'm looking at Borderlands plenty anyway. That's right, Snip. That's exactly right. Everybody else should be banned from making Borderlands content. I'm the only one who should be allowed to do it. Mine's just so much better than everybody else's that I'm the only one who should even be allowed. Gearbox should give me a contract, an exclusive contract, to play Borderlands 2. Because I don't want to put it on, Rosie. It takes time to put on the sham and shoot the Logan's gun, then put the fabled tortoise back on. And I don't want to have to do that every couple of runs. So it's easier just to buy ammo, you know, and then move on. I would watch Jolt's 1 live streams if his chat wasn't like toddlers. Alright then. I think his streams are fine. I don't think his chat's that bad. They're more laid back. They're not as unhinged as my chat is. Have a good one, Cashew. Crank that bad boy out. I believe in you, man. That timeline looked crazy. I believe in you. Sometimes I watch this bloke called Whammer streams and I just get kind of sad at how bad he is at the game. Yeah, I saw him streaming one day too on Twitch, but he was just watching TikToks and like making noises. I thought he was a Borderlands streamer, but I went there and he was just making noises and watching TikTok. It was weird. I don't know why Jolts doesn't swear, honestly. I don't know if he's got... His videos aren't made for kids. There's no way he's pressing the made for kids option. Because it's Borderlands. How could Borderlands videos be made for kids? So, I expect he could swear if he wanted to, without getting demonetized. He just chooses not to make the content more family friendly. Which I find weird when you're playing Borderlands, but is what it is. Maybe he just doesn't like swearing. Maybe he's a Christian. Hell, I don't know. Whammer wants you to take up on the Borderlands 1 duel for your mother. No. No, Whammer. I only fight people who have a chance. After the adpocalypse, he stopped. Well, he got paranoid. That's weird. It's not that bad as far as in my experience. Maybe it's because I'm not as big of a YouTuber. But I swear, you know how much I swear, and I don't get any of my streams demonetized. I've had 1 stream demonetized, actually. 1 out of like hundreds. I don't know why it was demonetized. My videos never get demonetized. I've never had 1 long form video demonetized. My shorts will sometimes get demonetized because you swear within the first 15 seconds. That's all YouTube cares about. Is like the first few seconds of the video, the first 7 seconds or the first 15 seconds. I can't remember which. If you swear there, no money. He got demonetized because he showed the bitch SMG in a video. Bro, monetization, it's not that strict anymore. That's crazy. It's definitely nowhere near that strict anymore. That's crazy work. I didn't know that. Oop. The cult-like happiness and high energy bothers me. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean. Jolt's dude's streams do remind me a little of that. If you've ever watched Mob Psycho, when he first meets Dimple, and he's in there smiling, and they got the cult of people all smiling, that's kind of how it reminds me a little bit. Like Jolt's dude is Dimple. That was only 2 years ago? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe he does have made for kids enabled. Maybe his content is flagged for kids. I don't know. They change from person to person. It seems like it. It really does seem like it. Because I see, like, there's huge channels on YouTube who swear all the time. And they never complain about monetization. Maybe they're just sponsored instead and they don't rely on ad revenue. Well, you'd think they'd want the ad revenue too. They probably aren't. They're probably getting ad revenue. But then you see channels, like, even small channels, they're horrified to say, like, ass. I saw a guy, he wouldn't say weed in his video. He wouldn't say the word weed in his video because he said YouTube would flag it and shadow ban the video. I think that's an extreme level of paranoia, to be honest. I don't know if that's true at all, but I've seen it. And that guy had millions and millions of views, too. If it was flagged for kids, the comment section would be disabled. You're right, actually, yeah. I simply can't believe that. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that to him. YouTube asks if you use words like fuck when you upload. Do you just say no even though it's not true? No, I don't lie. You gotta read it carefully. What it says is strong profanity like the F word, douchebag, shit, asshole, used within the first 15 seconds. That's what it says. It doesn't say used in general is an issue. It only says in the first 15 seconds. So I select no, it's not within the first 15 seconds. And that's fine. YouTube still checks for your, even though you select it, they still review it. You don't get the final say. You just get the opportunity to rate your own video, but if they find that you're wrong, they're gonna tell you, and they're still gonna demonetize it. They won't even let you rate your own at a certain point. If you wrongly rate like 3 videos or 4 videos in a short period of time, they'll quit letting you do it, and they'll just start doing it themselves. That might get you into some trouble. Then you might be getting like some bullshit happening to you when YouTube themselves are the only people looking into your videos. But if you can, like, YouTube trusts me to rate my videos still, so they haven't found what I'm rating them as to be disingenuous. Joel says it's for personal reasons, being a happier person. Yeah, whatever. Whatever the fuck that means, liberal. But I respect it. If that's what he wants to do, that's fine. Good luck, Snip. This is a rough farm. In general. Not just for me. Everybody has trouble with this one. You asking me that, Cashew? I know damn well you're not asking me that, Cashew. Oh, never mind. You're talking to Whammer. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Cashew. I didn't mean to get defensive. When I saw it was you who said it, I thought you were attacking me. This is why Cashew won't watch my videos. YouTube algorithm. There you go. Hey, the YouTube algorithm loved that Nemesis Invader video, Whammer. Hermano? Doesn't that mean brother in Spanish? I think that means brother. And hermana is sister. I know that because of Black Ops 2. Raul Menendez calls his sister mi hermana, so my sister. And her, in Spanish, O is masculine, A is feminine. When it's pushed by Jolt, the algorithm loves any video. It was also a good vid. I don't know if I watched the whole video. I saw the drop clip right when it happened because someone came to my stream chat. They're like, yo, Fishman, did you see some dude got that invader? But did Jolts recommend the video, or did he just mention Whammer got it? I didn't even know if the video was out by the time Jolts dude posted his. Maybe it was. Sorry for doing this, but happy birthday, and I'm gonna go. Sorry for just popping in and saying happy birthday and dipping. Yeah, you don't gotta apologize, Dominic. I only get mad at people for stuff like that as a joke, really. I don't actually get upset. I appreciate you being here whenever you can, man. And thank you. What do you rate them as? Does it have to be 18 plus because you swear? No, not at all. 18 plus only is like sexually explicit, like material, I think. Or just really heavy subject matter. But, you know, like they swear in PG-13 movies. You know, you get an F-bomb in a PG-13 movie. I choose not made for kids, not 18 plus. Those are what my videos are. No, it's not made for kids. No, it's not 18 plus. Every 12 seconds of my stream is a PG-13 movie. Same, dude. I get to say the F word more than once because every 10 minutes of my live stream is equivalent to a feature-length film. In terms of quality and content and banter and wittiness and everything. All measurements. Occasional misflag on Mortal Kombat gameplay. I can see Mortal Kombat being a problem. Borderlands is already pretty violent, but Mortal Kombat's a bit HD with it. I think we should all take notes, plagiarize. There we go, Orion. Great idea. Great idea, man. I'm going to have to stop swearing, start being only positive, and start being good at the game. That's going to be the hardest one. Being good at the game would be the most difficult part of that. I'll check it after the stream, Whammer. Shit. That's right, Maggot. That is correct. Star Killer, welcome to the stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thought that was a fucking Lyuda. Really did. Really, truly did. Orion deletes his own message and then says, bad joke anyway. And now I wish I knew what it was. I didn't get to catch that one before you yoinked it. My God, 2 people just came back from shitting. That's great to know, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Rosie, for the play-by-play. Means a lot. Some of the Mortal Kombat YouTubers tint the game green every time there's an X-ray. Otherwise, they get no money. Hey, if it works, man. That's like those reaction channels. Those people, they just watch full movies and TV shows on YouTube, dude. I don't even want to imagine the level of editing that goes into avoiding copyright on something like those. They distort the audio, they distort the video, they cut out portions, they fucking mute portions. It's like, Jesus, dude. At that point, is it even worth it? Creek Explosion, welcome, man. Pleasure to have you. It really does feel like going down a Mario sewer pipe when you go down that hole. Excuse me, down that hole. All my homies got healthy lungs. Hey, the doctor said my lungs are healthy. So let's go, baby. At least a year ago. Really, man? Really, man? Nothing? Those Varkets? No, I saw a Thresher over here. There's like 20 fucking enemy dots. Come on out. No, it was just 20 Varkets, actually. It was just a horde of Varkets. Is there no audio, or is that just me? That's just you. That would have... My heart skipped a beat when he said that. I'm like, what do you mean no audio? I don't know why I even entertained that thought. I guess I thought he was talking about game audio. Yeah, Krieg's headphones broke and he just found out. That's a tragedy. Liam has no audio or visuals. There we go. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Helen Keller edition. Use the spawn multiplier mod just for today. Will forgive you. Maybe you would, Tricky Dick. But I could never forgive myself. So I will not. That's right, HG. Threshers only. 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 500. There's some discrepancy there from Threshers. Boss is coming in soon, so I gotta go. Happy birthday. Hey, thank you, man. Thanks for coming to the stream, Tricky Dick. You have a good day at work now. When your boss comes in, make sure you let him know that he just made you have to stop watching Fishman. And that you might quit because of it. I bet I'd get it right now if I hopped on. Your optimism is misplaced, Radbrad. Greatly misplaced. Go ahead, give it a try. Send a clip on my Discord if you get it. I'd love to see it. Get him away! Damn door. Fish want to send me a 20 for some ciggies? Sorry, Rosie, no can do. I need that $20 for ciggies. You can't have my ciggy money. On your birthday, too. That's right. I'm not giving you money on my birthday. Get dumped on. You should try farming this with 16 people in your lobby. That would be funny. That would be kind of funny. I don't even know. They just be dropping world drop legendaries more than the skin. I gave him $161. Was that how much 600 shekels is? I didn't see the fucking translation. I just saw the shekels. My God, Dennis, you're an animal. Yeah, I'll definitely... Oh, I can't wait. I can taste those Marlboro Reds already. And thank you again, Dennis. My God, man. Hell yeah, brother. Caw, caw. I need an eagle sound effect, man. I said that before. I need an eagle screech soundboard. That'd be the only reason I get a soundboard, is so when people put the eagle emoji in my chat, I can play it out loud. You're joking, but Marlboro Reds are super nice. That's what my sister smoked. She quit, but she used to love her Reds. That was not the right gun. Ignore that. What are the white ones? Are those Marlboro 500s? Are those what those are called? My mom and dad smoke the white Marlboros. I think they're Marlboro 500s. Those are... I was just talking about my sister, and she just texted me. I shit you not, the sister I just brought up just texted me right now out of the blue. Hold on. I gotta see that. Oh, it's happy birthday. Okay, Jesus. That... she texted me happy birthday. That ain't right. Something ain't right there. That can't be real. She hasn't texted me in weeks, and then the moment I mention her name. She texts me. Or might not even mention her. She texts me. That's crazy. Mad Mike, world dropped a chain lightning. Yeah, how is that possible? I didn't think about that, Cashew. That's not possible, is it? That mod must do some funny stuff with the loot pools. No, Rosie, it's alright. Did you add the eagle sound effect? Is that what you did? I'm checking the soundboard. Yep. Okay, hold on. Here, everybody. Take a listen. Open your ears. Okay. That's pretty nice. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that, Rosie. That was quick. I don't know how you did that quick. Let's see who gets it first. Snip, if you get it first, I'm going to do bad things. To you, myself, and others. Just be warned. In Minecraft. None of the mods we had did anything to the loot pools, though. It's just insane. I guess so. Imagine a warrior kill with 16 people. Imagine killing a fight for Sanctuary boss with 16 people. Imagine Uranus with 16 people. Fucking 20 pearls. That would be a crazy video idea, Cashew. Borderlands 2 boss loot with 16 players. And we just go around killing every boss at OP Tenants. With as many people as we can cram into a lobby. And see what they drop. Uranus getting destroyed by 16 people. Sounds like hell. Sounds like a Pornhub title. Did you know you share the same birthday as Dave Portnoy? You're the third most famous Dave Portnoy. You're the third most famous Dave Portnoy. Okay. It's not my name, but I'll take it. Born on March 22nd. That's interesting. You know another celebrity born today? THC Gaming. Fellow Borderlands 2 streamer THC Gaming has his birthday March 22nd as well. So I'm the, yeah, there's two people more famous than me with birthday March 22nd right there. Uranus versus 16 haters. Noob versus 16 haters. Or pro versus 16 noobs, I mean. That's right, Starkiller. That's right. I couldn't believe it. He was streaming this morning, and it was Borderlands 2, and it said birthday stream. And so I stopped in and said hi. What are the chances that two Borderlands streamers on YouTube share a birthday? I mean, come on, guys. Astronomical. Thank you, Wolf. Welcome to the stream, man. Nothing. I think we should go to a different spot. We've been farming here for a while. You know, William Shatner is born today as well. I don't know. I've heard that name, but I can't pinpoint who it is. William Shatner. Let me look up William Shatner. That's a fun name. Oh, I've seen him. I've definitely seen his face. The top result is, what is he suffering from? Tinnitus. Oh, same, brother. This is probably way worse than mine, though. He's 69 years old, too. Or no, my bad. No, he's not. Oh, my God, he's 94. Oh, my God, he's 94. There you go, William. Keep at it, man. 94. I guess people born March 22nd are blessed with unnatural long life, is what it is. I don't want to share my date of birth on the internet. No, come on, Cashew. Why not? What are they going to do? They're going to find you? What are they going to do when they find you? Thank you, Quasican. Appreciate it, man. Come on, Cashew. You got to tell people it's your birthday on the internet. They'll give you so much money. They'll just give you money. You just be like, guys, it's my birthday. I'm going to have another birthday next week. You know, in Minecraft, Dennis, in Minecraft. I meant in Minecraft, of course. Yeah, I'm okay giving out my first name and the state I live in and my date of birth. Those seem like pretty frivolous details. You might be able to do some magic and find out who I am from those details. But that's fine. I mean, if you want to go through all that, I don't know what you're going to do with that information. You know, hopefully not come to my house like Sniper Wolf. I don't want to have to shoot a fan. That would be unfortunate. I don't have enough viewers. I don't want to have to lose a viewer like that. You know, Keegan Michael Key is also born today. Him I've never heard of. I share my birthday with a Supreme Court judge. Boring. Welcome back, Krieg Explosion. Hopefully you can hear me now. The soundboard? Oh, my bad, Rosie. I saw that message. Yeah, let me look. What do we got now? What are you doing now? Prowler? Okay, I don't even know about that one. I don't like that one. Okay, these are awful. These are TikTok sound effects. Get that TikTok sound effect out of my Discord immediately. Let me know needs to go. Banger video though. I trick shotted a fan outside my house. A fan came to farm Fishman 6 in real life. It didn't go as planned. It's from Spider-Man? There's no way that's from Spider-Man. The high pitch, that's from Spider-Man? I've not watched many Spider-Man movies, but I've got a hard time believing that. Krieg Explosion, thank you for the 20, man. I appreciate that. Happy birthday to the best fish man out there. Well, God, oh shucks. Thanks, Krieg Explosion. I appreciate you, man. Where does the fish end and the man begin? Wherever you want him to. You know what I'm saying, Cash? Do you know what I'm saying? Fish, you need to play the LP10 soundboard on stream, according to Whammer. I saw his stupid little message. Oh, I saw. Arcane is mid as fuck. Guys, what do we think about this? I've never watched Arcane. Is it mid as fuck? My friends act like it's the gospel. Never watched it either. So you can believe me when I say it's mid. There you go. Great opinion. Very developed opinion. I got 5 episodes in and really tried to like it. It was astronomically boring and almost upsettingly annoying. Whoa. That's crazy. Well, hey, I think I might watch it one day. There's a million shows I need to watch one day, but that's one of them. What does that have to do with Arcane, Face McShooty? Just continue to watch Family Guy in a loop like me. That would fuck you up, man. That would be bad for your mental. You would eventually start talking in Family Guy quotes. You would just be quoting Family Guy all the time. No one's going to want to be around that. Except for Family Guy, you know. Maybe Seth MacFarlane would love that. The Serbian movie? Is a Serbian film? Is that what you're talking about? I hear that one's like vile and brutal and awful. And like the worst thing ever. Never seen it. I don't like watching a show unless it's all out. I ain't spending 10 years watching something season by season. I disagree, Liam. I like the week-by-week episode releases. I think it makes the show more of an event, you know? Like, because then people can... You don't just binge it all at once. If you release everything at once, some people are going to watch it all instantly, and some people aren't going to watch any of it for like a month, you know? But if you release them 1 week at a time, people on average, they're at like the same watch level as each other, so then you can talk to people about it. There's excitement building up for it. I like that. I like the week-by-week releases. Daredevil, that's right, Creek Explosion, yep. That's on my list. John Bernthal's in it. Greek Masterpiece, pleasure to have you, man. Welcome. Thanks, yes, yep. Good to see you, man. I like the Penguin. Everybody liked the Penguin, I think. I didn't watch that one either, but I heard only good things about it. I should watch that one. The Penguin, I'm going to basically be like the Penguin in 30 years, so I should just be ready for that. Physically, I mean. I don't know what the dude does, but physically, I'm going to be like that, so... I just find the main character annoying, which if I find the main character annoying, then that already sets a bad premise. Yeah, that's not usually good. But there are some shows where I don't like the main character, but I still like the show. Trying to think of a good example, like Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't like that guy very much at all. But all the other characters are nice. Nice, good. Cashy says, first episode was awful, but the rest are bangers. Alright, interesting. Shaky start then. I just don't want to wait 5 years and have the last season be trash or randomly canceled. It's the risk you have to take, I suppose. No can do, Nathan, sorry. Well, yeah, they don't let me in Indiana anymore. I can't go to Indiana. But I hope you have a good time. Hey, OGD Ron, thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that. Happy damn son, you got old day. Happy damn son, you got old day. Okay. Thank you, OGD Ron Solo. So they'll sing "Hey There, Delilah." I don't know what to tell you. They're gonna frisk me at the Indiana state border, and then they're gonna shoot me, or they're gonna turn me around. There's no in between. Once they find out who I am at the border, they're not gonna let me through, and they're not gonna let me free. So let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Should I watch Better Call Saul again? Yeah, watch it again. I haven't watched it. Watch it for me. Get the rewatch and then watch it for me. Damn, you changed, bro. You got old. Yeah, Fishman just keeps talking about taxes and prunes now. I liked Fishman before he turned 22. Now it's all about fig pudding and Vicodin. Better Call Saul was peak, must say. I gotta watch Breaking Bad, though, before I watch Better Call Saul. That's a lot of episodes there. Fish's legal name is actually Gregory House. This is true. Dude, I saw a clip of Dr. House in a prison, and he revived some dude's cricket. He did some sort of medical procedure on a cricket. That is how crazy that fucking show has gotten to. I really just want to watch Dr. House. He's out here, for some reason, incarcerated, doing medical procedures on bugs. I mean, let's get real for a minute. That's a banger show. I don't care who you are. That's a banger show. Random house clips out of context are so crazy. I don't think there is context. That's the thing. I feel like if I watched the show, it would make just as little sense. Maybe I'm wrong. Did someone say Stans Vonkovsky? No, Redactado, not yet. We aren't going there yet. No giant sunflowers in this map. Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see something wonderful. I don't know what the fuck. No, I don't know. I don't know what that's from. Dr. House got sued by a cop for shoving his hand up the cop's ass. Great. Isn't that just a prostate exam? Come on now. Dr. House is really a goat, guys. Saving that innocent police officer from prostate cancer. What a hero. You know, a while ago I said it's time to switch things up because we've been farming here for a while and I never did that. I think this time it's actually time to switch things up. Prostate exam for a hurt foot. Yeah, he came in because he got a splinter. And then Dr. House is like, I need to reach into your ass. We need to remove the splinter through your ass. It's the only way to save you from lupus. Time to farm in the Highlands. I haven't been back there since yesterday at the start of the stream. I could give Highlands another go. I give out free prostate exams as a side gig. Okay, ketamine. Are you a licensed medical professional? Okay. So, let's go. Huh, I could. What's the one? Is this the one I want? Yeah, this is the one I want. Can I spawn right here? This isn't a... Yeah, this is the map entrance. If I can just spawn right there, that might be better for the farm on Blake Bridge instead of starting down there and running all the way. I can spawn right there. Just fucking yeet myself over to the trench. And then they're right down here. All two of them. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4. More over here. It's just they do the thing, man. They're slow to spawn. It's only Threshers that act like that. You kill one, there's a delay, then the next ones will spawn. Can't believe Blake has a bridge. I think he deserves a bridge. In Borderlands 1 alone, he stopped Claptrap from ending Pandora, from conquering Pandora. So that's got to be worthy of at least a shitty bridge. I mean, it's not that good of a bridge. Right? They don't even care about it. They let bandits build a house on it. Clearly, they don't think Blake's that important. They're like, sure, we'll give you a little bridge. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Fish, do you think Walt Disney is rolling in his grave with the new live-action Disney movies? No, I do not, because Walt Disney is not in a grave. His body is being held in a chamber, and his head is cryo-frozen. So, he's not rolling in a grave, no. He will rise again. And that's all of them. Yeah, this farm is pretty stinky. Let's go to the other bridge in Highlands. Because that's just not going to cut it. That's not up to my standards right there. Athena's the CEO of Hyperion? What are you talking about? What? For what purpose? What do you mean, dude? She was an assassin. What does she know about running a company? Okay, well, the thing about this farm, though, we spawned over at Overlook, like, for no reason. In BL3 and beyond, it is yet to be explained. Great. It probably won't be then. That's why the Hyperion guns have shields. It's in New Tales. Do they have shields in BL3? Is that their gimmick? That's really dumb, dude. I don't like that. I don't know why Athena... Why didn't they just shoot her? Why do we care about Athena at all, to be honest? I don't know why we care about Athena. Why should I give a fuck about this character? She was just mean to you in Borderlands 1. She was just a random BL1 side character. And that's where she should have stayed. I'd rather Ellie became CEO of Hyperion. That at least makes sense. At least she can build things. I like Athena, to be honest. I just think she's got no character, no personality. She just is. Yeah, she hates corporations. Like, that's a great point, Cashew. She's literally anti-corporation, like, all of that. That's why she wanted to bring down Atlas in BL1. That is kind of crazy that she just did a whole 360 and then became the very thing she sought to destroy. And then they made the fucking one random guy the CEO of Atlas in BL3, the guy from New Tales. I don't really have many thoughts about that. I just know that. Anything? Yeah, I wonder what Borderlands 4 writing will reveal about Athena being the CEO of Hyperion. Would have been funny if they made Claptrap the CEO and the company just failed. Be better than Athena. She retired as a vault hunter because her wife or whatever didn't want her to put people in danger anymore. But then weapons manufacturer. Maybe her wife died and she went on her villain arc. I just watched the first episode of Castlevania yesterday. Exactly like that. Wife dies, villain arc. Kill them all. Hate when my wife stops me hurting people. That's unfortunate, Whammer. I'm sorry that happened to you. Castlevania's peak Reddit fiction. I didn't know Reddit was in Castlevania. I didn't even know they had the internet. I thought it was in like the 1300s. How does she even become the CEO of Hyperion? It wouldn't. I don't know. They just did it, right? Girl boss, get a girl in power. Get her in there. Get her in charge of the company. Why? Well, anyways, so we're gonna be having this brand new character in BL4, and he's gonna have a shield. You know why? Because he's from Hyperion, and Hyperion has shields now. I don't know if that's true, by the way. I don't know what any of the BL4 Vault Hunters are gonna do. Oh. Whammer's now live too. Wow. That really shows his character. He's trying to steal all my viewers. He only went live because I'm live. That's crazy, Whammer. Way to show your real colors, man. That's true, Nathan. I didn't think about that. Good point. But that's the only DLC where Hyperion has shields. Like, none of their guns have shields. Even in BL2, no one's got a shield. But that is true. But that makes even less sense. So Athena didn't even do the shield thing. That was just there. Nothing.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munition.
200 runs? Yeah, I didn't even realize. I don't even count them anymore. I try not to look at the number. I just do the runs. Away from me. I'm sorry this happened to you. Trini, welcome, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wainwright Jacobs is the best thing to come out of BL3. That man's the GOAT. I don't know anything about him. I didn't get to that point in BL3, but I do like his name. He's got a name. His name invokes power. You think the midget glitch fixed itself by now? I don't even want to find out, because if it did, you know what that means. That means I gotta farm another Loot Midget Goliath. That's what that means. And then what if the glitch comes back? You know? What then? Joe Mama, welcome to the stream. How do you even find out? Is there a way to spawn it with mods or something? No. I mean, maybe there is with mods, but I just went to Sawtooth and spawned one in manually every time I wanted to test. They're not super rare. The normal midget Goliaths aren't super rare. They spawn in every few runs. Fish is going to be the first person to get a tubby Thresher before a skin. At this rate, I might. Went to level 32 to 37 today for one Herald drop. Then got a grounded bee shield from Tree Ends 30 minutes later. Fuck yeah, you should be happy. I hope you're happy. You should be grateful for what the game's giving you. Big boy. The loot beam is invisible. Did you guys see that? It's like an optical illusion. The loot beam for the white rarity thing is invisible from that angle. Same exact color as the water. Nutty. This is gonna be me if we don't get this skin soon. Just think, you're almost halfway there if it's 1 in 500, or a quarter of the way if it's 1 in 1,000. No, Nathan, it's actually much worse than that. It's 1 in 1,000 Threshers, and I've done 200 runs. You see, one run, I kill at least 10 Threshers. So you can do the math more than that in Caustic Caverns. So at least I've killed 2,000 Threshers. By now I should have gotten 2 skins, at least, or 4. I've gotten 1, and it wasn't for me. That's where we're really at.
Welcome, customer. Farewell, please.
Nuts. Okay, Cashew, calm down. I know you like nuts. This is a family-friendly live stream chat. If it wasn't for you, why did they drop it for you? That's how it works, Nathan. You're not guaranteed to get the skin for your character. There's 6 different skins they could drop. So, really, the drop chance for the skin, if it's 1 in 1,000 Threshers, the chance for a 0 skin is 1 in 6,000. The chance for a skin is 1 in 1,000. Did you pray today? No. But I might have to start. Oh, to Andy, you said. I don't know who that is. Maybe you meant Randy. Still no. But all 6 skins are for you? No, they are not. Only one of them is. Probably not, HG. At this point, I'm thinking I'm probably going to 100% BL4 around when it comes out, if I end up getting it, you know, if it runs decently at launch. William Martin, welcome. Good to have you, man. It's not going great. It's not going great, man. That's right, Cashew. I'm legitimately leaving soon. All right, Ketamine. Well, I appreciate you being here while you could be. You have a good time now. Anybody here play New Tales? I'm sure somebody did. Not me yet. I'm gonna one day, but not yet. Technically, you haven't gotten unlucky yet. Well, no, I should have 2 skins. I've only gotten 1. If it's a 1 in 1,000, I should have 2 by now. Or maybe even 4 if it's a 1 in 500. So I'm still under odds. I'm still half as lucky as I should be. Getting half the amount of drops I should be getting. That's one way of putting it. It sounds worse when you put it like that. Never played New Tales. I always thought it was just a movie with options. Didn't think you could actually play it. Yeah, you know, whatever you wanna, whatever definition, whatever technical term you want to apply to it. Still a game, though. It's all a game. All of this is a game. Ooh, good water.
Welcome, customer. Tell your friend, Marcus Munition.
Tales from the Borderlands is goated. The second one is a source of cancer in California. Wow. William Martin, wow. So New Tales from the Borderlands is classified as a carcinogen by the FDA? Is that what you're saying? New Tales from the Borderlands is in fact carcinogenic? Wow. Man, I'm still playing it. Worth. And there's TDR in it. That I do know. I saw a clip of the TDR soldiers. And it was... People thought it was pretty funny, really. It was a very popular YouTube short. New Tales is the most soul-destroying experience a human can handle without instantly passing away. Jesus Christ. Thank you, great old one. Welcome to the stream, man. That's insane, Cashew. That's horrifying.
When you think murder, think Marcus Mutation.
New Tales, Rodzilla. New Tales for sure. Cash Star. Yo, they have a couple name. Cash Star. There we go. I like that one, Dave 1D. Not, I mean, yeah, I know you put a space there, but I think it's better if you combine them. And welcome to the stream. Come on, guys. You gotta know better than that, guys. If you ask people on the internet not to do something, what do you think's gonna happen? What you should have said is, that's really nice. I enjoy that name. Or we'll have to make Wishman6 a thing. That's really nice. I enjoy that name. I'd have no problem with people calling me that all the time. And they would gain nothing from doing it. In fact, because I would be unbothered. I've already had one fanfic made of me. At the rate you're going, it's going to be 2. Better calm down, Stark. It's going to be 2 soon. Might have to write it myself. Alright, everybody. Final run of the stream right here. I'm calling it here. I got big plans today. That's a lie, but I gotta get some editing done at least. And I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends later. Redactado's still here. Hey, well, I'm happy to hear it. But rarity is whiteout, purple rarity. They're all purple rarity. Thank you, Charlie. Good to see you, man. Gonna buy a shit ton of tomato juice, that's right. I'm gonna take all my donation money and go stockpile tomato juice. Today is the tomato juice day. The day we buy tomato juice. Italian mafia accent. Hey, we're running a tight business here. I hear that cash, you guys, a bit nutty. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, there you go. I did a Mafia mouse impression. Thank you, HG. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, everybody. Might as well just start saying goodbye now. This run's already about over. Sad shit. Thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. If you want to catch these when I go live, you can turn on YouTube notifications or join my Discord server linked in the description. I appreciate everybody for being here today. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. Thank you for any donations or gifted memberships. I really appreciate all of that. Thank you just for watching. I'll see everybody here most likely tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.